was short-lived. We got one bin cut, and this belt decided that it's no longer in the business of working. Unbelievable. We're actually going to start cutting wheat. We are 21 days behind last year. We were finishing this time of year last year. So that's how wet it's been. We've gotten about 5.5 inches of rain in the last month. We gotta kill that fly because that thing's just gonna drive me nuts. Try not to break the window. I don't know if I got him. I knocked him for a loop. We're gonna go cut some wheat. We'll see what it tests and how dry things are. Well, we know the ground is wet. We're gonna find some mud, but hopefully it tests dry. The grain itself tests dry, so we can get going. Because we have a couple okay days. So let's see what happens. Well, we got ourselves a full bin, so we're going to go ahead and get the truck full enough, I guess. I'm going to get the truck now. Boy, it's nice out here. Boy, that air conditioning is working. Almost working too well. I don't dare complain, but feels good out here. They even said it was going to be cooler than normal. So we'll get the truck, clean the box out because there was some stone in it. And I guess we'll keep cutting, and Rick will have to figure out how he's drying it because we're putting that in the bin. Short-lived. We got one bin cut, and this belt decided that it's no longer in the business of working. So before it completely explodes, we've had one do that, and it blew that out and made a big old mess. So we're gonna go ahead and start taking stuff apart because apparently that belt is all done. Well, this is an interesting menage. But it looks like I need to loosen this up, and then this will allow this entire thing to swing forward, loosening up the belt. Because right now, you ain't getting that thing off because there's a certain amount of preload on it. So I think if we loosen this here, it'll move this way on this pivot up here. That'll loosen the belt up, and then you can take these two bolts out and there won't be as much pressure on it. And I think at that point you'd be able to slip the belt off.
I guess we should have tried. There we go.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, I have to pull that hose off. I just put it back on.
That can drizzle all over.
Starting to bust apart here too.
Yeah.
And here.
Yeah, stop poking because we'll end up with a seed on the ground. What do you need? Just an adjustable for that?
Oh, bring me another wrench because that's on a swivel.
What size?
9/16 looks like. Oh, this is 5/8.
Should you wait till the new one's here? Are you going to get an oil bath? Oh, nope. Wonder what's wrong with it. We got a pre-loved belt here for sale. One owner. Who wants to start the bidding? Why we're replacing it. There. This is why we're replacing it. It's coming apart. Hopefully the new one will be here. What I ended up doing was just running this tensioner down, so this belt is a little bit looser. Took these two bolts off, then this pushed up out of the way. Well, Rick did it, not me. So this got loosened for nothing, but I'll leave this loose and this loose until the new one's on. Then we'll hook this up, and then I'll snug those two back up, and I guess somehow there's an adjustment here for so that new belt, hopefully it's not going to be too tight on it and wreck it. Or we have to know what the adjustment is, because that's what all this stuff is for, I think. Well, got the new belt on.
Peel the bottom up so there you go, and then push it in good. There you go.
Now we're fixing the bin. And we'll see if we can cut another bin load yet before the sun sets and things start getting wet. Day 2 of the harvest. We're going to move the straw chopper back. I guess we're done putting it in rows for now. We'll just go ahead and blow the rest of the straw on the ground. The rain is unfortunately on its way. And we are once again racing the weather.
To manage,
Well, we're getting there. This field's almost done. It was very weedy, and the wind blew a bunch of it down. We've had storms coming through. We've gotten tons of rain. We're against it now. It's supposed to thunderstorm and rain tonight. So the idea is to just get the field cut, but there's probably about a half a bin left here. But we're trying to get it done before the rain comes. And I've had the radio on and they've said several times thunderstorms tonight. So hopefully we can get this buttoned up before the rain comes. Day 3 of the wheat. Other than that patch of mare's tail, the field doesn't look half bad. You can see it through this nasty, dirty window. So we're unloading the first bin. It's Sunday, so we didn't get a very early start. But after church, I had some lunch and then switched this thing back over from chopping back into putting it in rows. It still ain't testing very dry, but that, to be expected. It did rain last night, about as much as a heavy dew, so not a huge deal, but more than you want. And that now it's getting that hazy sun again. We just can't get we had 2 days where it was nice bright sun, and now it's just that hazy stuff, so it's not really awesome drying. I wouldn't be surprised if the last bin we get here is better than what we've been cutting. Obviously it's going to keep drying, but anyway, back to day 3 cutting. Day 4. Putting it in the bin. Everyone's in on the action now. Meeting of the minds. First load getting into the bin anyway. We've had to dry it, unfortunately. It's just been so wet and we're just fighting the rain. It's supposed to rain again tomorrow, so unfortunate situation, but that's just how that is. We'll go ahead and keep cutting, I guess. See how it goes. More of day 4. This field is a fair bit cleaner, so he opted to put this one in rows as well. It's not cleaner than yesterday's, but it's cleaner than the other day that we just chopped it. So this is also getting put in rows. So Rick is baling right now on that field I cut yesterday. That one little spot blew down from the weather. There's a tree that blew down in that back corner over there, taking the trees down coming down the road. There's the tree that been worse. Could have flattened the whole field, and it didn't. So that's a good thing.